Alright, I got another project that I want to do down here in the basement. And it's to build a little charging shelf that sits behind the couch. So right now we don't have any place to set things. I mean, there's a little bit of a ridge there, but things will fall behind the cushion or behind the couch. And there's no place to set anything down. So I want to put a shelf back there that has built-in charging capabilities. And then that'll just plug into the wall, but you won't see that. So that's my project for this week. So let's get to it. Alright, this is what I'm going to build that shelf out of. I got my top shelf board here, and I've got my legs I'll get out of this piece. And I still need to go get a couple more boards. Maybe I'll be able to get some lumber out of here. I'm not sure if I've got enough. But I'm going to have this charging station. And this will just plug right into the wall. I'll just connect this up to the plug there. And that's what we're going to do. So let me go ahead and get my legs and my shelf cut, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to cut this small section out of the bottom of each of the legs so that it will be able to go up flush against the wall and miss the base trim. Okay, I'm going to put pocket holes into these legs because I want to minimize any screws or nails showing. And this is 3/4 inch stock. So you want to set your jig, if you've got a Kreg jig like I do, you want to set it to 3/4 there. And then down here, you can set your drill bit to 3/4. You want to get that flush right there. And then you want 3/4 right there at the edge of the drill bit. And I can't get my camera in here good enough to see that, but that is set at 3/4 as well. So that's all you really need to do to set this up, and then it's just a matter of drilling your holes. Okay, so these are the cutouts that need to go up against the wall around the trim. And in order to make sure that my pocket holes are on the right side, you want to have them on the inside. So what I did was I marked each of the boards so that I could tell and make sure that when I cut those pocket holes, they'd be on the inside, not one on the inside and one on the outside. Because if I don't mark it like that, I will do it wrong every time. So just a little tip. you go. Pretty easy. Okay, got my pocket holes drilled, and they're both on the inside. Whenever you use pocket holes to attach two boards together, when you're screwing in the screws, the board tends to wander a little bit, so I like to clamp them on the front and the back to keep it from moving. That way you get a nice square attachment. Okay, I've got my legs attached to the shelf with the pocket holes, and then I put this support piece here, and I've got it glued down, and I've got it clamped. And then I did put a couple of brad nails into the side, which should be okay. You shouldn't be able to see those once I get some dark stain on here. So that'll do a couple of things. It'll stabilize it from bouncing, and it'll also help stabilize those legs. So I'm going to go ahead and let that dry, and then we'll pick up from there. And I just used a rough piece of board here that I probably couldn't use anywhere else, because this is going to be hidden behind the couch, so you won't see any of this. Alright, just got a dry fit here, so that's what it's going to look like. And this will sit behind the couch. It'll wrap over a little bit of the couch, but for the most part it'll be behind it, and the legs will be behind the couch. So that's what I've got. Now what I need to do is remove that so I can attach the plug. Then we'll be able to plug it into the wall. So let's get to that. All right, let's see if this guy works. We'll plug this in. This is connected up underneath here, and it's just simple black-white ground. So there's nothing special about wiring this up. We'll just plug this in here. Okay, and I've got this light right here, this bench light that I'll plug in. We'll see if I can get that turned on. All right, looks like it works. And this has a built-in AC to DC step down in it, so you can actually charge DC powered devices like phones, iPads, that type of thing, tablets. So this will be nice and convenient behind the couch. So let's go take it down there and see what it looks like. All right, I got this set up behind the couch, and you can see I do have a pretty straight up and down couch, so that fits pretty nice. You can see it go around the trim there. And earlier tonight, my son was actually using it to charge his phone, so it works fine. But there you go. It's just a little shelf for behind the couch. You can set stuff on it. You can charge your phone. And I've got this sticking out a little bit on the edge, on each of the edges, because I'm thinking about adding some cup holders, some drink holders there. I don't know if I'll actually do that. If I don't do it, I'll probably cut that back. But for now, that's the plan. Down the road, I'll put some cup holders in there. But there it is. I'm gonna stain this dark like that hutch over there and that countertop over there. But it's taken 5 days for the stain to dry, so I'm not, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to do it this week. So that's about it. Talk to you guys later.